Yo, what's going on, y'all? I know it's been a minute, been too long actually, and I've been struggling. I'm not even gonna lie. This walk with God is not easy. It's definitely not easy. But I knew that at the beginning. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like things haven't been hard, like I haven't failed, like I haven't fallen into temptation. No, it's all a part of the walk. Everyone's gonna do it. You know why? Because no one's perfect. The last one that was perfect is Jesus Christ, the one who died for us. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I missed y'all. Oh, what, 13? Anyone who watches my videos, I missed you. It may not be the same people every time, but I know there's people out there who enjoy it. I know there's people out there who can relate. And I know someone feels a certain type of way every time they watch it. Whether it be good, whether it be bad, whether you have something good to say or not good to say. It's just a refreshing feeling, you know? Really, I've been trying to get back into it. So I came on here to talk about how fall has brought me to some memories, man. Like, I've never been a big fan of Halloween or the fall season. But man, now that I'm older and can appreciate a lot more, it's like the fall season has brought something different out of me. You can feel the change in the season. This is actually my first, this is my first go round while believing in God and, actually listening to his word. So it's like now I have a whole new perspective on life. And especially now that I'm getting older and I can understand a lot more, and my brain just, works better. I stopped smoking and all that, so it's not as clouded. Fall season definitely hits different. I'm a sixth kid, so it's like I see the trees, they turn to orange and all these different colors. I see the light in the evening time. It'll beam on the trees in just the right in the right way, and then you'll see those colors really pop out. And then, you got the I'm losing my train of thought. All right, you got the pumpkins and the Halloween time, and really, not only the feeling of fall is what brought me back here, but it's the memories that come along with fall. And it started getting me thinking about how back in elementary school, you would do little holiday seasonal work activities. You would be cutting out some pumpkins, maybe. You would be coloring in a pumpkin. Or whatever your teacher had you do, you know what I'm talking about. We may not have done the same things, but we've all done seasonal activities. For Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day especially. And you look back on it, and as you older, you realize how significant those times were. It's not that you wish you were back there. I mean, some people. But wishing you were back in time, it only stresses you out and it becomes a bad memory. See, nostalgia can be one of two things. A memory that holds you back from your past, or it could be a memory that helps you keep going. A lot of people don't realize that nostalgia, no matter if you enjoyed it while you were a kid or not, is always going to be there in every human's mind. For example, like if a kid understands the concept, if he somehow understands the concept of being grateful and enjoying what you have while it lasts, he's still gonna grow up with nostalgia. He's gonna look back. He's gonna be like, dang, those are the times. Some might be like, I wish I could have enjoyed it more, but I did enjoy it while it was there. For the kids who didn't grow up with an understanding of being grateful, which is most, it's understandable too. You don't know you're gonna grow up and suddenly have such a change of mind, such a change of heart. You're not aware of this. People tell you this, but you really won't know how that feels until you get there. You feel me? So it's really like, regardless of who you are, nostalgia is always going to be a thing, because the way you start thinking about stuff when you get older, you're able to appreciate things more because you're able to understand them more in a more complex way than a kid would. A kid sees it at face value. You're going to look deeper into it. And when you're able to look deep into things and think about how things really feel to you, and you know that being a kid was a great time. If you say, the only way I'd say you wouldn't wish to be a kid again is either your life is just so great now that you just look at the past as, your stepping stones, or you had a bad childhood. That I could understand. Our dog's gonna bark if I go that way. Hold up. Yeah. If you had a bad childhood, it's understandable. For those of you who didn't have the best childhood and don't really get the same memories that a lot of other kids had, I'm sorry. I know you guys are out there. I know it's definitely possible that happened. But it's all gonna be okay. You're older now. You can use that to be better, or you can use it to play victim. I'm sorry, it sounds mean, but it's kind of like you have to realize life doesn't care at all. This life we live in, the world isn't God. Devil is the God of this world. The world is cursed. Unfortunately, things have to be that way. But we can make the best of it. Yeah, man. When you do coloring activities, cutouts, you get little snack time parties. I have a little Christmas party right before break. Man, elementary was the best time to be alive, man. And as kids, bright colors tend to really get through the kids. They really catch our attention. I noticed, as a matter of fact, I was in the bathroom yesterday. I see my little siblings, they had this colorful toothpaste thing. And I'm just like, why is that there? It doesn't really work as toothpaste. It's just for kids, because they think it's hot. I use normal toothpaste now, right? Then I thought about it. I was like, when I was a kid, I would have loved that. I would have seen that at the store and be like, Mom, can I please get this? It's a little colorful container. It ain't got no spice to it. That little minty spice you be trying to brush your teeth with when you wake up first thing in the morning. Your mouth be all hot. Being a kid is so simple. It's the growing up part that's difficult. There's nothing harder than making that transition between being a kid and a teenager. Because when you're a teenager, you're not at the stage of understanding yet. You're still really a kid, thinking that they know more than they do. And if they don't, they try to know more than they do. And then it ends up getting stressful. Hormones, puberty. I used to not think that stuff was real. But now that I'm out of it, I'm 18, so I might not be fully out of it. I might be still growing a little bit. But now that I'm towards the end, I look back on my teen years and I'm like, wow, I was the epitome of puberty. All right? Pretty sure a lot of you can do the same. But man, when I tell you, Nostalgia has never hit harder than in this fall time. I'm gonna enjoy this fall season. I might even go trick-or-treating. I haven't went trick-or-treating in a long time. That's another thing with puberty that hit. I told myself I would never stop trick-or-treating. As soon as I hit like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, I was all like, what's the point of it? That stuff is boring. It's just enough to go get candy. Well, I don't know that. And see, that's what I genuinely thought that I were doing. So now, I wanted to trick or I wanted to have the house alone. I wanted to smoke. I wanted to be with friends and do things that teenagers do. I wanted to be in the house by myself and just yell to the top of my lungs just because I could. You know, because I didn't smoke forever, like for my whole teenage years. You know, at some point I was an innocent teenager who was just going through puberty. And at some point that changed back in my 11th grade year. I have a story on all that, really. It's getting dark, too. You're not going to be able to see me in a minute. Yeah, I'm going to start wrapping this up. This is just a little quick video coming back. I missed y'all, man. Just wanted to come and talk to y'all about nostalgia and see how y'all been feeling about, you know, how life's new outlook is now that you getting older. Matter of fact, if you 17 plus, I want you to answer this question for me. Hold on, I gotta think of a question. I'm gonna post this on social media or something. Would be a good question. What are some things you've noticed? Nah, hold on. All right, I got it. What kind of perspectives have changed now that you're getting to the end of your puberty stage, and now that you're able to think more cognitively about the decisions you make / have made? I want to hear how life has changed up for you guys. You know, stuff, how, you know, like how nostalgia hits you. You know, because it all hits us. Whether we look at it as good or bad, it all hits us at one point. Some of us it hits later than others. Some of us were able to foresee nostalgia. Oh man, that's it's a loaded topic. Yeah, man. I miss y'all boys and girls, whomever. Hope y'all stay blessed, man. God loves you. I love you. And if you think nobody else does, just know that me and God do. I may not mean much to you, but God should. Stay blessed. A Reborn signing off.